Hey peeps, it's Josh here from the LDV Super Site in Takanini. I'm here with Warren Willmott, aka the Van Geek, known around the world. He's worldwide known as the Van Geek and known everything van and also everything LDV. LDV is what he's an expert at, it's what he lives and breathes. So I thought, hey mate, let's have an interview, talk about some of the things coming up within the company, and obviously the new T60 that's just arrived onto New Zealand shores. Thought you could tell us a little bit about that and even some other stuff, you know, a few other bits. So yeah, let's start with maybe the company, the background, where we're from as LDV.
No worries. Well, I am a bit of a van geek. The reason why they call me a van geek, I did actually own a magazine talking about vans. But LDV is a fantastic product. It's made by SAIC Motor, one of the world's largest automakers. So last year, they made 7 million cars. So about 4 million of those were for SAIC Volkswagen Group, so they're actually Volkswagen China, and they're also General Motors China as well as producing Iveco in the Asian region, Volvo Bus, and lots of other brands. So they produce 200 different models for 10 different manufacturers. Wow. LDV and MG are their own brands that they bought from the defunct British motor vehicle distributors, so they picked those up in 2012, and it's just been an amazing road over the last few years. So they're now number 41 on the Fortune 500 with 210,000 employees. It's a massive company. It actually makes them the 7th largest automaker on the planet.
Wow.
It's a big company you've never heard of. But hey, we've got some exciting stuff. We kicked off a few years ago with the V80. That's been going really well. Some good success stories there. High K users. We've got Dave Hall. He's done over close to 2 million Ks now in his vehicles. Then we've got the G10, which has been launched as a favourite with tradies, and that's going extremely well. We're the number 2 selling van brand in New Zealand.
Right.
But everything's about to change. It's exciting. We have some very exciting products. Behind me is the new T60.
Whoop, whoop.
Now this is a brand new ute that is being designed from the ground up. So these guys have taken the best of all the other utes and designed their own. So it's not a shared platform, it's its own chassis. The chassis has actually been double galvanised, so we're giving it a 10-year anti-perforation or anti-rust warranty on that. Also, we've just announced it's got a 5-year, 130,000 kilometre warranty with 5 years of roadside assistance.
Did you hear that? 5 years.
Yeah, we're actually very, very confident with the product. Now the vehicle itself, we've only launching with a 4-wheel drive double cab option at this stage, but later in the year we get single cab and 2-wheel drive models next year, and there's also a space cab option coming. Awesome. And an SUV called D90. Woo. Maybe you can flick some photos of those up later.
Yeah, we'll chuck some up, sure.
And also, if we just turn the camera this way, not a lot of the dealers know about this, but an electric van. Now we'll talk some more about that a little bit later on. But the T60, it's running a 2.8 diesel turbo engine by Willmott. So Willmott, Josh, they're one of the world's largest engine manufacturers. They make a lot of marine engines. They supply a lot of engines to a lot of other brands like Jeep and Buick. In fact, the same engine, this 2.8 engine, has been used by General Motors in the past in Colorado models previously. So, but the level of spec for the money. Now here's the thing: these utes, a double cab 4-wheel drive ute, starts at 28,990 plus GST. So add in the GST, it's about 33 grand or thereabouts. Yeah. But the level of spec. So this one here is a top of the line, what we call luxury. We've got 2 models. We've got the T60 and the T60 Luxury. This one here, daytime running lights, it's got lane departure, blind spot monitoring, fatigue management, it's also push button start, proximity key. All models have a 10-inch display with reversing camera, and it's finished very well. What you see, this one has just come off the wharf, and as you can see, that's the standard equipment. 17-inch alloys, you've got roof rails, you've got running boards, the sports bar is factory standard.
I can't even see the camera. Oh, there we go.
That's alright. The sports bar is factory standard. Comes with a tray liner as well. So at LDV, we've been working very hard with local accessory providers. So we have things like tow bars coming, we've got canopies coming, we've got hard lids coming, everything that you expect on a new ute. But these utes are really, really good. You've got to jump in them, you've got to test drive them, see for yourself. But for the money, why would you go to a more expensive brand when you're getting a 5-year warranty and a truck that is just as good, if not better? You've got to see them to believe. The best place, of course, is the LDV Super Site in Takanini. They've just got their demo. It's not on the road yet, but it will be within the next day or so. First shipment sold out. Second shipment got a handful left. Third shipment about half sold. but we have more coming.
Awesome.
More coming. Have you got any questions, Josh?
I think what is just maybe one or two of the standout features on the T60 that you're kind of really excited about? Because I mean, I'm stunned at this thing, and I've been excited for months, just anticipating its arrival.
Yeah.
And it's just a pack full of features. But what are some of the things that maybe set it apart a little bit from the rest in terms of what it is for the money you're paying? And I know we've just talked about a ton of the features, but maybe two things that just stand out to you.
Well, this is a big working truck. Physically, it's quite imposing on the road. It's actually slightly longer and slightly wider than like the Ranger and the Hilux or the big Japanese ute. So it's a big truck, and it's a value for money. So the safety equipment on it alone is probably more than you've ever seen on any other Chinese or Korean produced ute.
So you've got 6 curtain airbags.
That's right. You've
got side airbags, front airbags.
Yep.
Is that? I mean, that's pretty up there for safety.
So we were aiming for the safety is very important to LDV, and we know that other Chinese products have been criticised in the past for its safety. So we're expecting some great results when this vehicle is tested.
Awesome.
The level of equipment on there, I mean, it's a fatigue reminder, reversing camera, tyre pressure monitoring system. It's just really loaded. So, but look, the level of fit and fitness on it is very good. You can just tell by opening and closing the door.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the screen and what you've got.
Let's do it, mate.
Let's go inside.
All right, I'll meet you in there. Alrighty, here we are inside the T60.
You're excited about it,
yeah, I'm pumped, man. So we just want to talk through some of the features. You said, I mean, there's a massive big touchscreen in front of me. Looks like a mini TV, which is just insane. I mean, I've just never seen anything like this in a car before, eh?
Well, it's like an iPad size, isn't it?
It's huge.
Really? Let's see if you can flip the camera around and show them.
Let's have a look. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, hit the button. Oh, maybe we can.
Okay, here we go. I'll just turn it around.
Okay.
Here we go. Here.
You see that screen?
Yeah,
so
see that.
that's the size of my hand. It's big. Okay. So this is the FM player here. Okay. We can also click on this button here. So this gives you all the maintenance. Tells you. I'm not sure if you can see that. So it shows you your tyre pressures, when your engine oil is due, when your oil filter is due, air conditioning filter, air cleaner, fuel filter, everything that you need. So it's currently showing it's all maintained, and the car is 100% good.
Bam.
Okay. We also have on here, you have your phone contacts on here. You've got smartphone connections, so you've got both Android or Apple CarPlay, which is quite cool. What else do we have? Settings. So under settings here, blind spot monitoring is on. Fatigue warning is currently off on this car. So that's your aided driving. Then we go comfort, we can set what time, how long you want to keep the headlights on after you leave the car.
That's phenomenal.
You can also set the sensitivity for the factory alarm. You can turn the doors auto locking. There's just a whole lot of features and functions and things that you can do in this car. So look, it's quite exciting. You've also got speed limiters, you've got seatbelt reminders, you've got automatic headlights, rain sensing wipers. The actual cabin space, you know, I mean, oh, that's my phone. You know, this is not like a small ute, eh? And we're sitting here, and I actually reach over to.
Yeah, I'm 6'1". I was sitting in the back yesterday. I got myself comfortable in the front, and then jumped in the back to see, you know, what sort of space I would have, and flipping just tons of room.
It's class leading. It's 960mm of leg space in the rear cabin.
Man.
So it's great that we're going to have the single cab option, because it's going to give us a huge deck out the back.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Massive.
Nothing like a huge deck, eh?
Speak for yourself, Josh. Others would argue it's not how big it is, but in this case, size matters.
So we've got heated leather seats.
That's right. USB connections.
Downhill ascent.
Downhill descent. So
control.
that's a great feature. Like, you know, I was going down Rapave the other day. You click that button in. It automatic brakes each wheel to limit your speed going down the hill. You feed off the accelerator, away you go.
Low ratio four-wheel drive, high and low.
So it's part-time four-wheel drive. You just select four-wheel drive high as you're driving.
Yeah.
You know, you can be going 100 k's an hour and
Drive straight in. Yeah.
Jump straight in. So.
And then all the other, man, it's just, I had to play with the Apple CarPlay as well, and you can mirror your maps onto the screen, which is phenomenal. Like I was able to just use my phone maps on the screen. So I mean, just things like that. So
And actually, you know, I haven't driven the manual yet, but this gearbox sitting here, it's a 6-speed gearbox. That's a very nice, tight gearbox. The 6-speed auto, of course, is great. It's an Eaton gearbox. That's the thing about this company is it's a Fortune 500 company, and they use Fortune 500 suppliers. So it's not like it's Chinese componentry by any means. It's you know, Philips headlights. It's you know, PPG paint.
Yeah.
Everything has been used and supplied by tried and true component suppliers, just like the rest of the range.
Quickly on the paint thing. Okay, so the guy yesterday came through to he was doing testing the colours on the paint.
Yeah, so that was the PPG supplier. That's for our canopy supply. So so they're analysing the colour paint just so when the canopies are produced that they're colour matched exactly.
And this guy has been in the industry for a long time. He's been a panel beater himself and car painter, and he said he's seen a lot of stuff out there in terms of the coats that they're doing these days with factories and stuff, and he was really impressed by what the T60 had on in terms of the actual amount of colour and the amount of paint. So that was just another little additional bit there. He was actually pretty impressed by the paintwork as well.
That's right. We've got to remember that LDV or SAIC Motor have a global desire to be a global business operating in all markets. So these things, Chile was the first market to get them. These things are going to go into the Middle East, and they're going to be used in places like New Zealand, where we get down to -7, -10 in some parts of the country.
Yeah.
So they've been tested, and the design and research facilities by SAIC Motor is second to none. It's a huge company with huge resources, and they're here to do things properly. It's not fly by night.
Yeah. So, that's awesome.
That's a very quick 101, guys, but don't let us talk to you about how good it is. Come in yourself, come in and see it, and look forward to seeing you around.
Yeah, well, there you go. So that's appreciate that, Warren. Thanks, mate. Good. So we're down at 162 Great South Road. You can come and have a look. Come for a test drive. Come and ask for me, and I'll look after you. I was also going to say something else. There was something. Oh, look, man, we've just got tons of awesome stuff on the horizon. We've got the D90 coming. That should be here certainly before the end of the year, and we've got things like flat decks and single cabs and that sort of stuff in the T60 as well. The EV van. It's just gonna. We're just going off here, and we've got a company that has just a high ambition to really take on the global market. So. SAIC Motor Company have invested a lot into these vehicles, and so we're excited. And so there you go, the T60. Here it is in New Zealand. It has arrived. It's finally on our shores. We're pumped, and we want to get people into them, get you guys bums on seats, get you on the road, enjoying them. And I'm actually hopefully going to go out with ARB at some stage, and we're going to take these things and put them to the test in 4-wheel drive mode. Yeah, hey, look, we're taking ground. So thanks. My number 027 430 8418 if you want to get in touch, have a chat about it, and come in for a test drive. We want to get these things on the road, so we're pretty motivated to do some deals as well. So come and see me, Josh Crozier, Java Josh, the van guy, and the LDV guy. I want to chat to you. So see you soon.